Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Child, I don't know what's in the water, what's in the air, what's in the atmosphere. Okay, I have no idea what is going on around here, but I need everybody to go sit down somewhere, go to their separate corners, and just calm down. Okay, I need everybody. If you've done dirt in your past, just sit down somewhere and be quiet. Because I was like, what? What? Okay, if y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, take a little second. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Okay, become a whole JayBirds. Subscribe. You subscribe. To your friend to subscribe, to everybody you know to go ahead and subscribe, and watch too. Okay. Do not forget, also like the video, comment in the comment section. You can also share this video and also follow me on social media, JayLeesCorner, TikTok, Twitter, and IG. Okay. I'm here, y'all. But let me get myself on screen. Okay, because it's been a day. It's when it's a hey, hello to the peoples. Hello to the peoples. I was like, I don't know. People being arrested, people being accused of abuse, people losing parts of their lawsuits. I was like, people being accused of cheating on their spouses by messy assistants on IG. Brian McKnight, I can't even call it. Okay, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I'm thirsty. Let me get some water. Hold on. Because it's so much. It's just so much. And none of it makes any sense to me, because I was like, if you was around here beating people up, why you trying to fight for stuff in the courts? Because wouldn't somebody say this what you did? Okay. And if you around here messing with married men, that means by definition they like messing with different people while being with people. So how you upset that the man he was with while he was married is around here being with multiple women? Okay, you were one of his multiple women. And I don't even understand who started it, who gonna finish it, and what's gonna happen in between in the middle. Okay, I was just we all just trying to mind our business and be in our spaces or whatever, and they won't let us be. But hey, how y'all doing? Hello to everyone. I hope everybody had a great Thursday. Okay, it's almost Friday, thank God, or whatever. Child, 2024 came in hot. You hear me? Came in hot. And it hasn't stopped. I feel like nothing has stopped. And I'm like, I was just like, I guess we're going to just start from the beginning. Now, I had saved a whole bunch of stuff. And I said, we're going to just go ahead and get into it and let it go piece by piece and let that be that. But I also feel like it's a lot going on, and it's only April. I can't imagine how the summer going to be. Okay? I should go find the shirt, but it's in my closet, hung up somewhere. There's a lot going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I was like, I was just sitting reading. I was like, a lot, child. Yeah, that's Yandy. Mm-hmm. That's Yandy and Mendeecees. Now I can't say it was the chief face to her face, but that's showing of her. Thank you, Otero, for the CashApp. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's her. That's what she look like. Mm-hmm. The celebrities is around here celebrity, okay? Just foolishness. Okay, I don't know what to do. I was like, what am I gonna do, Lord? But look, I saved some stuff. So y'all, we just gonna go piece by piece. Look, we're not gonna be here for that long because I'm tired of it. It's been a long day. Luckily I'm working from home tomorrow, so I may be live earlier. I won't be live tomorrow night at 9. It'll be sometime earlier in the day, so make sure to cut on your notifications so you know when I will be live. I'll of course will post it on my IG and or my IG on my Twitter for whatever I'm be live for tomorrow. But child, look, get y'all some little water, do a little drink, an hour and a half. And let that be that. Okay, let me share my screen, child. Because I just feel like nobody is around here playing fair. Everybody around here is all, and I'm like, how? I said first, because last night I was in the bed trying to rest myself for the day, and I was like, what is this about me? So it started last night. Because Neyo, baby mama, shy, I said, but that's what happens when you're around here being slick and fugaziness or whatever. You get caught up in the rapture of baby mama-ness, okay? Now, first of all, okay, I'm here, in the Michigans or whatever, okay, in the Detroits of it all, okay, surrounding cities. And y'all know that the NFL draft is happening here. Child, look, when I tell y'all, downtown Detroit, whoo, child, they have transformed downtown. Child, I was like, when we see stuff like on New Year's Eve, down there in New York, city packed with people. We don't really have a Times Square here, okay? Our downtown was our campus market area, our Hart Plaza area, whatever, all that stuff down there. It's like regular streets, cars being parked, okay? Working people going to their jobs at the buildings. But everybody and their mamas and their daddies and the uncles and the aunts and all that stuff, everybody downtown for the NFL draft that's going on. So I had seen a few people who had been posting about, Eminem was around there, popped up and made a surprise appearance. A lot of people from Eminem, Big Sean, down there, child. But this is the thing, okay? And I want y'all to know, you're seeing this. These are like our regular streets. Usually traffic is they blocked off. This is like the street where like traffic usually be. You know what I'm saying? They have everything blocked. I used to work downtown. So it's crazy it's crazy to me to see, just the amount of stuff down there and how they just switch a child, they transform this shit like I've never seen. Okay, but I refuse to go downtown because parking is crazy. The price of the park is crazy. They child everything. I seen a sign that said $100. I said $100 to park where? Downtown. You got me fucked up. Okay. It's just but people are happy. They're having fun. My nephew went down there. My cousins came in from Atlanta. They down there. You know what I'm saying? People will be down there. They completely they've been working. Not downtown Detroit has always been a good area, whatever. However, they for sure, made it ready. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to work for Quicken Loans. I worked downtown, right across the street from our plaza. So see, I'm like, oh, they blocked everything off. Traffic is crazy. You can't get the traffic downtown is usually crazy when we have any kind of festival. We have the fireworks or whatever. It'd be crazy a little bit lit. But I'm like, what's going on right now down there? You can't pay me to go downtown at all. At all. Okay, it's a no for me. But I'm pretty sure everybody who are like sports fans is gonna make their way downtown this weekend. But you will not see me down there. Okay, I will not have no footage. I will only show. I'm gonna probably have him. I'm gonna ask him to record because him gonna go down there. I'm gonna probably have him record stuff and then I'll use his footage or whatever. But he no cameraman. Basically, this is bigger than the Super Bowl. Okay, this is huge. Okay, huge. It's amazing for our city. And I don't like Detroit. People don't know Detroit is we're an amazing city. Okay, that's why they're here. And so I'm happy to see it's really good revenue for downtown. And I hope because a lot of people came into town for this. Okay, a lot of folks came into town for the actual NFL draft. I hope they also explore other parts of Detroit and the surrounding cities to not only patronize the downtown part of it, but the other parts too. Okay, get your go have fun. But that's what's happening here. All the folk downtown playing football games around the peoples. Now, let's just go thing for that. Now I keep seeing this. It says a high school athletic director arrested for allegedly framing the principal with an AI-generated recording of a racist rant. Now, first of all, I was like, they said they hate AI because AI can convince you that something is true when it ain't true, and that's true. It says, is it Dazon? Dazhon? Girl, what is that? Is it Dejan? Child, I'm gonna say Dejan Darian, the school's athletic director, was arrested Thursday morning after investigators determined that he faked the principal, Eric E. Voice and circulated the audio via social media back in January. Child, he created the recording in retaliation against Eric, who had launched an investigation into Dejan's potential mishandling of school funds. So you accused of mishandling funds in this investigation, and then you choose to make a fake audio accusing the principal of being a racist. I was like, no, what the is wrong with people? Now it says Dejan, the Dazhon, was arrested at the airport while I guess trying to catch a flight to Houston. Now she was leaving. I need folks to stop being stupid. And I don't have any other way to say that besides I need folks to stop being stupid. Because if you keep being stupid, you're going to get arrested like he did. Okay, you can't be around here making fake AI. Just stop. If the man is really a racist, let him get caught. But don't be generating fakeness. Okay, I don't like people who be generating fakeness. I think I had this. Where's the audio? I don't have it, but just stop. A couple of good newses. Okay, a couple of good newses. I don't know if y'all watch. Do y'all know Queen Latifah on the show? Do y'all know that Queen Latifah is on the show now? I watch The Equalizer. Okay, The Equalizer come on Sunday. Is it Sundays? On Sundays, I watch on my DVR. Come on Sundays. It's on CBS. It's a really good show. It's in the fourth season. The season is great. It's in the fourth season currently. It has just been renewed for a fifth season. Y'all know my rule around here. If we have black actors and shows, with people of our color, we need to support them. So if you are not watching Queen Latifah's show, go watch it, okay? And then you got to renew for season 5. I like it. It's a good show. It's entertaining, okay? Also, the singer, has teamed up with Oprah for a Majorette-inspired dance movie. Now, I like Majorette people because I used to watch the Dancing Dolls and the Bridget show, whatever. So that should be interesting. Okay, so she's set to develop, produce, and star in a Majorette inspired project. Okay, fascinated. I was like, what is that word? Fascinated by the Majorette and their impact on Black culture. She approached Oprah with a project or whatever after work with her on Color Purple, and Oprah said, "Here you go. Help." So y'all, Oprah don't like black folk. Oprah don't help nobody. Well, she's helping her get her helping girl. Jesus Christ. Oprah is helping her get her project put out into the atmosphere. Okay. So let's just hope it comes out good or whatever. And kudos and congrats. Okay. Also, Angela Basset is going to deliver the Spelman College commencement speech and will receive an honorary degree. Now, with an honorary degree, does it come with like special powers? I just wondered. Okay, but kudos and congratulations for one giving the commencement speech at Spelman, but also for them giving her an honorary degree. Congratulations. Okay. Let's see. She's going to speak and receive an honorary degree. Spelman will also recognize the U.S. Supreme Court. Oh, they're going to also recognize, okay, U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, WABE, something like this, Rose Scott, and Reverend Dr. Yvette Flunder. Okay. Congrats to all the people. I'm like, they should give me an honorary degree. YouTube should give people honorary degrees, but they don't at all. I had showed y'all yesterday, British, who was on Basketball Wives. Her picture had kind of leaked because she's in prison or whatever for that little tax fraud and whatnot. And she was like, I got some friends, okay? Her and all her friends. I'm like, first of all, is y'all club hopping? I feel like it's club hopping time. It's like when people be in prison taking, like, I was like, they shoes is cute though. The little matching shoes, the little matching outfits. Now, see, because I think of prison, I think of, okay, they don't have like prison uniforms no more. I guess not. But she like, I got some friends in prison. I'll be out later eventually or whatever. She still got to pay over $500,000 in restitution. But again, she's doing her time. I'm a firm believer. If you get sentenced to jail, you do your time. You know what I'm saying? Come on out and then do better. Don't come out and be like Bishop Robbery. But again, her friends, her new friend, her other prison. Now, what they all did? Because she tax frauded. What her friends did. And I'm like, first of all, she has not, like, you ain't been in jail long. How you know that many people? I just feel like I will never be up in the prison. Okay, not my style. However, in fictional land, if I was going in the prison system or whatever, and I've been around there for let's say a couple months, I don't know these many people. I don't trust you hoes. Let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Why? First of all, why is 10 people in the picture in prison? That's for one. How do you know 9 people well enough to say, hey, come pose for a picture? Pose. No. Mm-mm. Anyway, she said, I got friends. Yeah, I told you, we always talk about Nene. I told y'all Nene is she is not she's an AI model. You know, Nene models all the new AI faces. Okay, with AI and the computer generated, you know, face twinks and face tunes and face tweaks. When that come out, Nene is the face tuning AI um um employee of the month. Okay, let's go to her page because it's the same way we looked at Bishop Robbery, his stuff. Okay, we're gonna look at Nene, her stuff. Now, Nene, again, she's around here. Okay, just 7 hours ago, she is the AI model. I prefer Nene's regular face. Okay, I still feel like Nene is a beautiful woman, and every time I see Nene and her face is face tuned, it makes me mad because I'm like, you look cute in real life. Why you want to be a Jetson face? And I mean that a Jetson face is some futuristic extra stuff that we don't really need right now. Okay, like just be chill. But again, Nene is she posing. Okay, she's a model on the stairs with a clutch. You know she even right here, just 2 days ago. Okay, nose, you know, just little pinched. Now her feet is her feet face tuned too? Because it looked like her toes don't line up with the shoe. I don't know. It's a cute outfit though. I like the color. You know, we have to support Nene in her jobs. Her job, let me like it. Hold on. Boom. Her job is her posting pictures. Okay. Well, let me like this one too. Hold on. Boom. Okay. We have to support Nene in her jobs. Okay. Because that's what we have to do. Let me like it. Boom. Okay. But child, I just want Nene's regular face, her regular, beautiful face, and she be face tuning. Child, it is the people. What's the cat that had people called? Them. What's Whoville? Okay, it's the Who's. No, is that a Whoville? Who was Whoville? Is that the Grinch? I don't know. Anyway, you know, Nene's AI face. You know, we have. Let me like him. Hold on. Let me like it. Boom. Okay. She's a model. You know, and we have to like the pictures no matter how much they are edited, you know, for for editing purposes. Okay, she's working the editing software because if you don't believe that these people be sending emails saying, hey, how about you, we want you to use our AI software, our editing software. I know I use Canva and that's it. Okay, I ain't edited nothing. But again, you know, she's a model, and I need everybody around here to go like, boom, to go like the pictures to keep Nene employed. Okay, they gotta keep making sure she around here laughing out loud by water in onesies and see-through pants. Okay, cause that's what she doing. I'm just saying, okay, because I don't know who face this is. So I don't want nobody. Why you always ragging on Nene? Because Nene won't use her regular face, which is beautiful. And I'm hoping that she'll realize that she's beautiful. We telling her stop using these AI faces. So that ain't Nene's face. That is kind of her face, but not really. I'm just child. I'm not gonna like that. I've liked enough. I need y'all. We need y'all to go like. Okay. We need y'all to go like. But again, Nene new job. Nene is a model of AI-ness or whatever. And I need y'all to support Nene in her endeavors. Okay. I was going, oh, well, where is it? Not that one. I thought, well, let's do this, okay? Child, Zeus is around here giving Erica Mena a show. Erica Mena, you know, the ex-wife of Safari, you know, the ex-girlfriend of Peter Gunn. Was it Peter Gunn's? No, she was with? No, she was with Rich Dollaz. Okay, Rich Dollaz ex-girlfriend. Okay, Bow Wow ex. Okay, Zeus is giving her a dating show. Y'all want to see her date? Does anybody want to watch a show about Erica Mena? Oh, also, yep, come on. I didn't forget. Come on now. You know, DJ Envy's ex-mistress. Okay, because that's what she was. You know. I have not had Zeus since. Cause y'all know I reviewed I think one season of that Chance of Love show. So I have not had Zeus in a while. And child, I just don't. I'm not gonna watch it at all. I feel like nobody else will either. You know, they say Zeus pay better than VH1. Child, if all money and good money was a definition and the thing, it would be this, okay? I just feel like what about the children? Like y'all, you couldn't get no family show. You been a mama. You want to be right? Because who go child when you on Zeus? Who watching the kids? Is it Safari? If Erica Mena need a dating show, I ain't gonna never get married because I don't have the time but the capacity to like anybody. First of all, I don't like nobody in my house. Second of all, I'm a child. I just don't. I don't. When you have two small children, I just feel like her kids are so little. I'm like a dating show. Like that's a stranger. But y'all, that's what she's doing. If y'all cared, that's what's going on. Okay. Because I seen this and I thought this was kind of thing to ask a question about. Okay, it says a woman had an air tag sewn into her braid before vacation in Mexico. I mean, I guess it's smart because you know the kidnappers, you know, or the sex working people who kidnap you and put you into the work of the sex, they may not think to take your wig off to find the air tag. And when your family know you missing, they can say she put her air tag on whatsoever. Even if you're not with us no more, they can find you. But I feel like don't right because I see comment. Now the cartel know to check wigs. I mean, sometimes you should not tell people about stuff. Okay. And I just feel like, you know, not everybody gonna have their wig snatched off if they get kidnapped. And that's the thing to do. I seen this. I did. I want to say the fact, you know, this is only, I believe this is for the New York stuff. Cause y'all know that man was convicted in different states. You know, so the people around there in New York, the New York State Courts of Appeals, overturned that man's conviction. So he'll get a new trial. However, he still has to do like 20 years in LA. And you know, no tea, no shade. I don't wish death on nobody tea. But I also feel like, you know, some folk need to die. That man, you know, he ain't gonna get out of jail. He won't get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Is it upsetting that they overturned? And they said because what was it? What it says? Erroneously. I'd be like, what is this? Admitted testimony of wait, what is it? Wait, something about the people called people who were not on the case. It's something like that. I don't care because again, yeah, he still had 16 years. Where is that? You know, he has to still do 16 years in California. And if you've seen that man, whose name I refuse to say, if you see that man, he's not gonna last 16 years, especially not in prison. Okay, he may have lasted 16 years on the outside, getting some kind of health care and you know paying people to make him feel better, but he not gonna get all that in prison. In prison, he gonna be you know out of here in a little minute. You know, in a little minute. So I think when people first saw the headline, you know, that it was reversed, people got pissed because they thought, oh, does that mean he's getting out? And it's like, no, he not, hold on, y'all. I was gonna say, people thought he was gonna get out. He ain't getting out. Okay, leave him be where he at. He in Cali. He got them at least them 16 years. So I just, but he guilty. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's guilty. He's guilty. Guilty. Now, if somebody tried to, reverse the stuff in Cali, that would piss me off. Okay, but his ass gonna still be where his ass at, and hopefully his ass is in prison getting asked. You hear me? I want to get, first of all, child, somebody get Mia off my thing. Mia and this man is gonna drive us crazy. Okay, Mia and that little man why you always this a sad part of his face? It's like, get your face out of neck. He round here. Oh, they so in look. Y'all, look, I'm not hating on Mia and that man, but I still don't feel like the way her and Gordon broke up and how she got back with the new man, that things really happened how they was supposed to. Okay. He said, I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for this for so long. Got my lady back in the number one show. We on top. Now, I think he's a radio DJ. I'm assuming he has a number one radio show. They is finna I love you to death us on the next season of Potomac, but I wonder they know people look. There are going to be people who will watch the Housewives of Potomac. Okay, I fully believe that. However, I also feel like a majority of people won't watch. So trying to keep up, scatterbutt in conversation about you and this man, it's not, we don't really care. We barely like Mia. We don't even know him. Anyway. I want to, well, first of all, Peter, child, somebody get Peter. Peter was, wrong button. Wait, where did I go? Who is that person? I don't click on my thing. Wait, where it go? Backspace, non-back page. Peter need to go sit down some damn where. I feel like Peter is always looking for attention, and Peter is always trying to have people notice him. Okay. Peter was having a little live conversation. Okay. And he was discussing his money things or whatever, him and Cynthia. And I'm like, you and Cynthia have been broken up so long. Cynthia has divorced you, got remarried, and got divorced again. Nobody care about you and Cynthia no more.
The part where I said this person's a fucking idiot. She said, he won't date a 35-year-old. He still owns Cynthia money. Stop running after him. Now,
who the fuck? Who running after Peter? Look, Peter is a nice looking older man. He don't look bad or whatever. But I also feel like Peter nobody is around here like running behind Peter because Peter's a catch.
This is your name, Miss. 1 second, let me go back. I am going to report you.
Not Peter snitching.
Report, comment, remove from my life because you're a fucking idiot. Because unless you are in bed with me and Cynthia,
you're not even in bed with you and Cynthia.
Then what the fuck do you know? Do you know what the TV show tells you 6 years ago?
Right. 6 years ago. And I understand that people we get frustrated when we're on a live or on whatever, and we have random folks saying the most asinine stuff to us, and we want to cuss and fuss them out. But I feel like anybody commenting about you and Cynthia, clearly they're delusional because y'all are not together.
I made Cynthia a multimillionaire.
Did you? Did you?
By convincing her to do Atlanta Housewife.
Let me say this. When people say stuff like, I made somebody this because I told them to do that, and because I told them to do that, they became this, I am the one, I made them. It's like, no, because there are many people who go on that show who don't pop. Cynthia popped because Cynthia popped for her foolishness and stuff and whatever. the friend contract, and y'all drama too, yes. However, the fact that you make her one and not you one is what's crazy. If you help Cynthia to get financially stable and not yourself, and since you've been with her and even after y'all have divorced, you have had many financial issues, it's like, well, maybe sit down somewhere and help yourself become a multi-millionaire. I'm just saying.
Important to her that Atlanta Housewives and taking the L, okay, by the narrative that was created for me by the producer of Atlanta Housewives, that I'm broken, destitute, and all of that.
I mean, you may not have been broke and destitute. I would say that you was not broke and destitute, but I do feel like Peter has made decisions that has hurt him financially. I feel like Peter kept feeling like because he was on the Housewives of Atlanta, and he kept trying to ride that wave versus build his own brand. I feel like the get you got to be you get on these shows, you should not keep depending on these shows to be your promotion forever. You should get on these shows and then build yourself up so that if you're not on them anymore, you don't need them to succeed. And Peter kind of just kept banking on Peter from Housewives of Atlanta, Peter, Cynthia's ex-husband, blah, 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 blah. And I think that's the reason why his restaurants keep failing, because he's not really putting in the time and the effort to build a restaurant up. It's the bullshit around it. You know what I'm saying? That's the get you gotcha.
Because it's a show about women, and that wasn't there was no facts to that. You know what I'm saying? Before I met Cynthia Bailey, I had several establishments that was extremely profitable on South Beach. Okay.
But they closed.
Before I met Miss Bailey. And when I met Miss Bailey, I was in the process of opening a brand new venue in downtown Charlotte by the name of Uptown, and she came on board. Because she fell in love with me, as I was in love with her at the time. So the shit that you be saying is crazy. All right, so if you say some shit that I don't like, trust and believe that I will remove you and block you.
Remove and block you. Now, after he posted that, he was around here. Let me go to his page. Because Peter was around here. And I feel like sometimes the company you keep can sometimes speak volumes about who you are. Show them who you are, Simba. Okay. And child, he took it down. Good thing I took a screenshot of it. So, did he take it? Let me see. Oh, no, it's still here. He's posted a whole bunch since then. I feel like Peter is round here. Okay, this was a day ago. He round here with Nene, child partner, and Tamar's ex fiance.
I'm outside. Okay? I'm outside.
That's Naomi. That's Nene's sad piece, man. Who is he still married? I don't know. But now Peter and Naomi, I think that's probably how Nene met that man a little bit. But Peter let me. I'm out. We outside.
You know him, and you know him.
The moment I said not child, not Tamar's man.
Yo. I'm outside with him. Him's all day long. That one right there, and this one right there. Oh my God. Yo, that's my lawyer. This is my lawyer.
Yo, first of all, JR Jr., okay, is they say he's an ambulance lawyer, okay? That's your Peter, do better.
Hey, I know. All right, and I don't wear no suit unless it's Taylor. That's how I was talking about. So I'm outside with them. If you only know.
Peter always seemed like, to me, he's doing things for attention. That's just my opinion, okay? This is what I feel. That's what I feel. Out tonight supporting my dude JR on his book release. So also JR, okay, JR, Tamar's fiance, I think they broke up. But okay. He got a book out. Let's see. Let's go to his page. Let's go. Child, first of all, he changed his name on IG. It used to be the Nola, no breed, something. It was something different. It wasn't his name. Okay. Is he trying to rebrand? I think that man trying. Now again, ain't now photo of him and Tamar on here no more. Ain't not now photo of him and Tamar on here no more. But he wrote a book, y'all. Y'all gonna get that man book. The time has come for me to share my story. I'm sending the. Oh, it's a memoir. I have completed a memoir about my upbringing and all the challenges that I had to endure along the way. I definitely struggled with why does my story matter and why, God, are you asking me to share such difficult moments? Child, blah, 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 blah. Child. No, thank you. No, no, thank you. I did a story a week or two ago, and I said I don't think they're together anymore. I don't. Neither one of them has officially announced they're not together, but I said it before, so I'm gonna still say allegedly until I'm saying. But when Peter Child, so he wrote a book. If y'all want, go get that man book. When you are known and you out the blue change your IG name or whatever, it's because you want to rebrand. Okay, you don't want the no breed. It was like rare breed Nola. I think it was rare breed Nola. He wants to rebrand himself, child, for y'all to know he's a different person. Okay, I'm a different person, and can't nobody tell me that man ain't wrote a book and had a whole party for it, and we don't see not damn photo of him or Tamar, or at least not seen Tamar promote that man book. Okay, they child a fool don't care if they right, wrong, or indifferent. Okay, a fool and they money gonna part, and the fool it's a fool. But if y'all want to support that man, you can go ahead around there and get that man book and hear about what he went through in life and stuff. But we don't care that much. Tupac said Drake cut that shit out, and Drake did what he cut that shit out. Okay. Now we talked yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, Tupac's estate sent a cease and desist to Drake for his song Taylor Made Freestyle and say, hey, get it off before we sue your ass. And Drake did what? He immediately, I know it's the wrong, he took it down. Okay, because he knew in the first place, maybe I should not have done that. So down goes Frazier. Okay, down goes Frazier. Anyway, I want to support Tamar. Everybody would support Tamar before they support JR. Because we don't know that man. I think we don't know him. We only knew him through Tamar. And that was really it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to Brian of the McKnights. Okay, look, Brian McKnight, in my opinion, has ruined his legacy. Because Brian McKnight, before he started showing us his insides, meaning how he is on the inside of his heart, before that, we would think of Brian McKnight as, the singer with all these amazing songs, all these love songs. He must be a great person. That man has ruined his legacy. Because he just doesn't seem like he's a lovable person. I won't say he's not lovable. I won't say that. I feel like he is making decisions and saying things that rub people the wrong way in regard to his children, and it's things that he don't even need to say. Like some of the stuff he comes out and says, like, should not be said publicly. But I always say this: when certain celebrities let themselves be shown, and we get the inside of who they are, sometimes it's just not cool. Okay, now Brian Round here, looking for attention, okay, and was answering questions on Instagram. I have to say this. Everybody is not meant to be on lives. Everybody do not know how to answer questions that does not cause conflict. Some folk just don't try. It's just it's just not smart. So he was talking.
Hey everybody, we are still here in London, riding high after the concerts this weekend with Boyz II Men, and we are so grateful for all of the love. I wanted to take a few moments to talk about something that
every time this man take a few moments to talk about something, it's always his children.
I'd already addressed 6 months ago, but I hesitate to talk about it now because the subject matter is so sensitive and so
there's no hesitation.
Serious that I don't believe it's for public consumption.
But I'm gonna talk about it publicly. I don't think it's not for public consumption, but here I am.
But because people keep asking me about it, I feel a need to address this once again. 6 months ago, when we found out about this, we called him, we talked to him, we talked to his wife. She told us that she was all alone and handling everything all by herself. And it became quickly evident to us that since they didn't have insurance and they didn't have access to the proper doctors, naturally, and even though all this nonsense has been going on for years, we jumped into action.
Because one of his sons, Nico, is battling stage 4 cancer. Okay. He found out about it 6 months ago. And he sent out, I tried to help my son, who I'm estranged from, because he's battling stage 4 cancer.
We asked for his medical reports. We received those medical reports. We hand-delivered them to the best specialists in the country. Hey, everybody. Those specialists outlined a plan of action that would give him the best fighting chance. We miraculously found a treatment facility near our home that put him at the top of the list, and then we put down a deposit to secure that place. We were arranging to fly the two of them to our home privately so that she could be with him and not have to work and really just focus on his treatment. And in the midst of that, we received a very hostile phone call from his mother saying, "Do not contact him. He does not need your help." And I can only imagine that if that help came from me, that it would go against the strong narrative that's being pushed out there about me. So
I feel like your son is battling cancer, and any insight in fighting between you, the mama, whatever, I still feel like, why are you coming out talking about it? Now, part of me also gets the fact that he never wants a narrative to be that he's an issue. There's always been a strong narrative that the issue is him, not the ex-wife, not the children. It is specifically him. And he's like, I don't want to be the victim. I'm sorry, I don't want to be the villain. I don't want to be the villain. And because I don't want to be the villain, let me always tell my side of things, even if we don't need to know the shit.
So what are we doing? We're adhering to her wishes because that's what she wanted, and we're staying out of it. And we're doing the only thing we can do, which is pray for him, which I hope you do too. Thanks. So
I would never find a time to sit and go on social media to discuss my child's cancer diagnosis. Or if there is any issue between me and my son, my child's other parent. It's weird that it's just weird. Like, it's just weird that that's what he likes to do. Now, I want to share, because on the Japan brand, the ex-wife, it's like he's lying, because he's accusing her of being the reason he is not helping the son with cancer. And I feel like, well, somebody lying. Someone is lying. I want to get to the part where she's saying it's some bull stuff. Where is it? Where is it? So Julie, they were married from 1990 to 2003. And she said this once again in response to bait myself and my family into his false narrative. He's a liar. Okay. Is that all she said? Well, I guess that's all she said. I just feel like somebody lying. Somebody get me the doctors. Okay. Get me the doctors on the phone because it is weird. Even if my child told me, hey, Dad, I'm a woman. Hey, Mom, I'm dying, but I don't want you to help me. I feel like if y'all were sent the medical stuff and all that stuff, something don't make no sense. Something does not make sense. They were cute. See, this the Brian I remember. Okay. That's the one I remember. He changed. Okay, he changed and is weird. The back and forth between the estranged co-parents found a week after Neyo and Julie blasted Brian for referring to his bio kids as evil. Clearly, there's a disconnect between Brian and the kids. And a part of me feel like every time he gets a backlash for things he say, he blamed the mama. He blamed the mama. I believe the mama. I don't believe Brian. I don't. I feel like Brian be lying for no reasons or whatever. I don't really believe him anymore because you just called the kids evil. You just called them evil. So part of me feel like you want to be the ass and you just want people on your side. And we saying, no, we don't like you. You get on our nerves. I need Brian to go away. And just go sit and talk to your son because he died from cancer, sir. What is wrong with you? Let's get to Mendeecees and Yandy. So let me go on here. Okay. I gotta be sure to show y'all the stuff. Now, do y'all remember? Where is it? There's a couple of things. Do y'all remember the season of Housewives of Atlanta where Sheree and Drew were fussing because the assistant Anthony was causing discord between them both when he was saying that, oh, I think Rob was gay. He was telling Drew that Sheree don't pay. Well, said messy ass assistant is still being met. He was also the person who I believe was the one talking about Malaysia and them a long time ago on Back with Our Wives. So I'm like, he is an insistently messy person and whatnot. But Alexis Skyy, child, you ain't innocent either. Because my thing is this: always say when you allow someone on your platform, you are responsible for what they say. Meaning, once you hear them talking bull stuff on your platform, cut the tape. Cut it. Okay.
Mendeecees has been cheating on Yandy since they got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I know a couple of women that he was looking at when I was over at T High's house about a year ago. Let me tell you something, Yandy.
Y'all, when someone starts saying Yandy, Mendeecees was cheating on Yandy, and I know it, y'all, because I seen it, okay? And Alexis is sitting, now Alexis was on Love and Hip Hop for a couple seasons, but she's sitting back there just listening.
He ain't exciting him no more. Let me tell you something. Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Are you getting this? Are you following me? The AA show is reporting live, loud, and proud, honey. And I got calls from people on the show. I've gotten calls from people in the street. Yandy, Mendeecees is cheating on you. Alexis don't know about it, but guess what? I told her about it. So guess what?
So meaning she didn't know it until I told her. And now she see me on her platform saying it, knowing it's gonna go viral because it's Yandy, Mendeecees, Love and Hip Hop or whatever. And people love the mess of it all. So the fact that, to me, if you don't know what he's saying is true or not, why allow him to say that on your platform? Even if it's just on IG.
Honey, you need to keep your man on lockdown, honey, because ever since he moved up out of that house, honey, he been fucking everything else. Y'all Wanda. Next case. need to keep your man on lockdown, honey, because ever since he moved up out of that house, honey. Hello, AA show.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're not being a good host.
Yandy is washed up, girl, but I think the small place at her restaurants is good.
We're not gonna talk about Yandy because I like her.
I like.
We not gonna talk about Yandy because I like her, but you gonna let that man say that her husband cheated on her? Now Mendeecees commented and he laughing because he like, what the fuck? What do you mean? I don't know if Yandy commented up here anywhere. But again, I'm like, that's messy ass Anthony.
Yandy, but so Mendeecees has been cheating on Yandy. You need to do a better job at choosing men, girl. Mendeecees is cheating on you, girl. You thought he was gonna get out of the halfway house and only want to ejaculate in you, girl. Next case, girl. But I love you dearly, girl.
Not next case. Not child. Anytime somebody say next case, I think about Maddie. I think about Kaya. Y'all stop. Stop. I just feel like there's you. That's why I don't let people up on my platform because I don't have time to allow what somebody else said get me into some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's a messy bitch. Okay.
And Malaysia Pargo, she decided to approach me, honey, with her fake Birkin bag, honey, and fake lashes. And she was like, oh my God.
Look at Alexis. Look at Alexis.
You were talking about my kids. You were talking about my finances. Let me tell you something, Malaysia. Everybody is talking about your kids and your finances, girl.
What I say?
Okay. Well, Malaysia, let me tell you this, girl. Don't ever put your hands on me again.
Leave the kids out of it. Well, I already told you.
Okay, well.
Do not bring up kids, or I'm going to end the show right now.
Girl, nobody talking about her kids, girl. Tell him to stop.
Meaning she knew he would be messy. She knew he would say crazy stuff. But hey, just don't say the children. Leave the mess.
Okay, right. Let me talk. So anyways, yeah, girl. So Malaysia put her hands on me. And mind you, she didn't have her nails done either.
She did put her hands on you, though.
Did she put her hands on me?
I had to get in between it.
Okay, she put her hands in my face and mushed me. And then on
I would mush him too.
top of that, I don't hit women. But I told her, I said, girl, you need to stop shooting up all that Ozempic, girl, and you need to start paying your bills.
It was so funny. I'm not trying to laugh at it. I'm not trying to laugh. We were walking.
Tell them the story. Are you guys following me?
So she was like, I went over there to give her a hug and say hi to her and Bambi. So she turned around.
Who?
Bambi.
The Amazon.
Now, why Bambi and Malaysia? I think they friends.
Okay, so I turned around and she turned around. She was like, hold up. No, that's not what happened. She
walked up to me. She was like, I know you.
Let me tell the story. She was like, hold up.
Yeah, let me tell the story.
I know you. She was like, she ran down on Aunt, y'all, like for real. So at that moment,
she ran down with some cheap. Okay, so let's be very clear, honey.
Okay.
And under the nail.
Okay, she ran down, and at that point, I didn't know like if Aunt was gonna hit her back or if Aunt was gonna stand. Anthony's face was like.
I'm like, Malaysia, you done moved from Alpharetta, then you moved to Duluth, and now you done moved to Marietta. Now you done took your ghetto bug here to put your hands on me. And then let me tell y'all what she did. My good girlfriend Estelina called me talking about Zell wanted to
hold on. So then I had to get in between it because Anthony's face.
And why is it funny? Oh, they're cousins? Bambi and Malaysia. You know what? They look, yeah, I can see it. That makes sense. It's just messy shit. And I feel like I just want to show y'all how involved Alexis was in the shit.
Anthony's face was like this.
I'm like, bitch, you better stay away from me.
He said, don't touch me. And he said, don't put your hands on me.
I just want y'all to see how involved in it that she was.
So Mendeecees has been cheating on Yandy since they got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I know a couple of women that he was looking at when I was over at T High's house about a year ago. Let me tell you something. Yandy ain't exciting him no more.
Top 5 is reputed.
Let me tell you something. Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, loving hip hop Atlanta. Are you getting this? Are you following me? The AA show is reporting live, loud, and proud, honey.
So y'all see Alexis sitting right up there with it going on, honey, right up there. The following day.
Good morning. So I want to just, address what happened on my live the other night and just take accountability for what happened. First and foremost, I want to apologize to Mendeecees and Yandy about speaking on their marriage. And I know I didn't really say anything, but just being present in that situation is not okay. I've been working on myself for the past 2 years, and I don't even partake in things like this.
Yes, you do. You sat there and you partook. You sat there and you partook. And my thing is, if you have something messy to say about somebody else, the only way I'm going to allow it to be on my platform is if I'm condoning whatever you saying. And the fact of the matter is, I feel like Alexis knows Mendeecees and Yandy. In my opinion, she may not be close with them, but she knows them enough to be like, why? Anthony is a messy gay. And I mean it. But we were on live having a fun time, just talking about different topics. I was very unaware that this topic was going to come up, and I was in shock. But when you wasn't in shock, you were not a child. You was sitting there already. Sitting there already. You did not look shocked. And when he kept talking, you just watched him talk. Because when you stopped him discussing Malaysia kids, you stopped that. You stopped him from telling the Malaysia story, and you told it. So you were able to control what you wanted to control. But however, there's no excuse for what happened. It was wrong because I allowed it on my live, and I really feel bad. So at this point, I just want to apologize. It's really nothing more to really say, but I apologize to both of you. Good morning.
So Mendeecees,
I don't believe it. Now, I think she's got a backlash, and so she don't want no more backlash. And so she's coming out and say, hey, y'all, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't want it to happen. Jesus be a fence around me and all the people in my life. It's like, no, man, when you don't want something to be a part of your life, you cut it at the gate. And she ain't want to do that because she wanted a piece of the bullshit. Child, Alexis don't fool me, y'all, at the all. Y'all, take one little second, y'all, and like the video. We can get into the crazy abuse claims of all the people, okay? Like the video. And we're back. I want to touch on, the Kevin Hart and Tasha K of it all. Okay, now we know that Tasha K was being sued by Kevin Hart because Tasha K interviewed Kevin Hart's former assistant, and the former assistant said all kinds of things. So Kevin Hart was suing Tasha K and his former assistant. He took a loss. He lost a little bit, okay, in going against Tasha K because he was suing her for extortion, also defamation of character, and then also, for interfering with a NDA agreement. So the judge recently threw out the claims for extortion. Okay, so Tasha K went to her Twitter, okay, and said, so glad that the judge threw out Kevin Hart's bogus extortion claim that his forever that's his forever go-to line these days, it seems. But y'all know he said that's what happened with his ex-friends who had that sex tape, against him or whatever. She says, my lawyers made progress getting half of these so-called claims thrown out today. We have 2 more claims we are actively fighting regarding interference with a NDA and defamation. But this is the last time I will speak on this moral clause lawsuit. I'm just happy that my name was cleared on that extortion because no one ever attempted to extort you from my team. Okay, this to get you gotcha because Kevin said initially that when Tasha interviewed his assistant, that that somebody called or contacted his team claiming to be from Tasha's team and was saying that, hey, we're interviewing your old assistant, and if you pay us, I think at that point it was maybe $250,000. If you pay us $250,000, the interview won't air. And Kevin said, hell no, I'm not paying a thing. So that's where the extortion came in. I said, what if it wasn't Tasha's people? I say, could it have possibly, could it have been his old assistant's people? Like, let's see if we can get some money from Kevin, okay? And say, do this or won't air. Like, could it have possibly been somebody outside of Tasha's team? Either way it go, Tasha's off the hook for that part because, again, the judge threw out that claim of extortion. But, again, that's one loss he took in the case against Tasha. However, they still have the claim about breaking the NDA and then defamation because of what was said on the interview. I really feel like Kevin fighting this case has brought more attention to it than not fighting. I feel like I have forgot about the damn interview. I really feel like, but I understand Kevin is a huge entity, and the powers that be did not want to not let it go. But I'm like, had they just not said shit, nobody would have cared. Like, that interview to me, like, nobody was like, oh my God. It wasn't that. So Kevin, in my opinion, brought more attention to the lawsuit than the actual damn interview. Innocent truth be told. And now that it's months later and everyone has forgotten about the interview, having to address the lawsuit is what brings it back up. We know Kevin cheated. So does his wife. Okay. And if she don't care, why the should we? Okay. I'm like, keep me out of it. Where is it? Child, somebody get y'all cousin. Sukihana got arrested. Now, the weird part about it to me is Sukihana was just like talking about and being on Ray J's new like channel or whatever, and was posting how they doing a new show and blah blah blah. So the fact that her name is Sukihana's real name was Destiny Henderson, okay, and she was arrested with 2 counts of possession and intent to sell ecstasy and codeine. I was like, Lord. Now her bond, they think she may still be in jail. Her bond was $2,500 for the one charge, and then $5,000 for the other. So it's only a little $7,500, okay. But so, child, I was like, look, I said, was she really around here selling, or was she using? Okay. I feel like to me it's stupidity when celebrities who have gotten to a point of like being able to make money, they love to say how much Zeus pays. And she's been on a couple of Zeus shows. She's on with Ray J now. So my thing is, man, you should not be hurting for money unless you're overspending. And I get it. Celebrities' cost of living is higher than us regular people around here with our regular incomes. But I feel like stop upgrading your lifestyle when making new money when you don't know if that money will keep coming in. because we don't have many details at all, but the simple fact that she was arrested not for just having the drugs on her, but allegedly trying to sell them. So I'm like, how much did she have on her? Does it say how much it was? Let me see. It don't say how much it was. But, you know, it says possession with intent to sell, manufacture, or deliver cocaine, the cocaine, okay? So I feel like, man, is you a rapper, a singer, an actress, a reality star, or you're a drug dealer? Which one is it? Because you got a whole mug shot now with your orange wig on, smiling up in here. Now, could it be not? Because we know how, who was it? Whoever was arrested a couple weeks ago and they said he was like a felon and he really wasn't. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm like, how many pills, like how much did she have? Because again, I feel like if she has enough for this, like maybe she had like five pills, okay? And maybe one bottle. That should not be intent to sell. That could be this intent to use, okay? So I do wonder, like, will it be updated to show well how much of it did she have? Did she have like, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 pills? Now, if she had 1,000 pills, that's different. Even if she had 100 pills, that's a bit of that maybe some selling, okay? If she had like 5 pills, that could be what she used. Either way it go, her being arrested around there in Florida today is crazy. For again, possession and intent to sell ecstasy and coke. I said, people still do. I did not know people still did pills like that. I've never done that ever in my life because I feel like the mixture is kind of crazy or whatever. But child, she around there, and who got the kids? Okay, who got your children? Who has the kids while you around here trying to sell the stuff? Child, it's just a mess. And y'all should stop. Let me see. Do I want to do Neyo first? Or do I want to do the fact that both Neyo and Jeezy, but let's do Neyo first. Let me do Neyo first. Because Neyo, I was like, bitch, what happened? Because it was last night. And I was like, I was scrolling social media. And when I seen it, I was like, she went live. So Neyo's baby mama. Well, Neyo's the side chick turned baby mama. Went to Neyo's house and was on live, y'all. Cause I made my own little video because I wanted to be sure. Because I'm like, I don't know if folk gonna tear stuff down, and I want to always sure I have stuff. And because I want to show my own stuff. So I feel like when I said, why? What happened, Jesus? What happened? So the part I kept laughing about, because I'm like, first of all, seeing Neyo in like regular clothes made me laugh. Seeing Neyo without his hat, and I'm like, why is he just? Was he playing a game? Because he had a gaming remote control in his hand. I'm like, what is happening? So the sad chick turned baby mama Sade, the one who he was messing around with Crystal and had him 2 kids, went to that man's house and went live, and we seen it.
The freak off, Diddy Jr.
Diddy Jr.
Tell him about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling. No, I don't give a listen.
Child, when you look, people gonna need to start learning to keep your business to yourself. Going live. This remind me of when the baby and Danny Lay was fussing, and they both was live separately. Look, argue in private. If you gonna make up and apologize, do the shit in private.
No, you know what you did. You body slammed me on the floor. Come on, police. Tell them the real you. Tell them.
She said, you body slammed me. I said, not a body slam. People, y'all, stop fighting each other.
The real you. Tell them the real you. Tell them the real you. And why we're here today. Tell them why we're here today. Shut boy. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start?
I was like, how did she get in the house? Like, did he let her in the house and then the argument ensued and she went live? Because I'm like, again, Neyo in regular clothes, he playing the game or whatever. And I'm like, what the kid is that? Because she loud. He whispering. He real quiet.
What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
Listen, all of that is irrelevant.
All of that is irrelevant.
She started throwing shit and getting loud and just other pieces.
Okay, so you calling the police like a.
I'm like, why? It's him. Now, maybe the gaming remote control controls the phone and then that's, but I'm like, you didn't want to put the thing down, put her out.
Like a y'all, guess what? Over what? Because he want hoes over the house while his kids is here.
Ho, you was a hoe at the house when the kids. I'm like, you was a hoe he was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? No tea, no shade. But you know what I'm saying, girl.
Why you like to have hoes, drugs, and weed, alcohol, mushrooms, and prostitutes in the house while his kids are here.
That's a lot. Wait, hoes, prostitutes, drugs, alcohol. Neo's a bad parent.
Everyone has asked him to stop, but he will not listen to nobody.
At this moment, he like, oh, what did I get myself into? When he did that little and it sat down, sir, you put this in your life. Again, this is the woman he cheated on his wife with and got her pregnant twice. He got her pregnant once while he was married to Kristen. Kristen did not know. And then while he and Kristen were going through a divorce, he got her pregnant a second time.
This is what's going on. This is the tea. While the bitch is in the house, I asked him not to bring no in the house. I even came over here to help him with these kids because he won't watch these kids.
He won't watch these kids. I came over to help him. I came over to help him with the kids, and I get here, and it's hoes and bitches and tramps. It is gypsies, tramps, and thieves around here. Okay, it's ho and a bottle of rum. It's 7 dwarfs around here. Snow White is in here. The ugly stepsisters is in here. Everybody is up in here. Okay, everybody.
Tell them about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Tell them about the freak off. Tell them about the freak off. Tell them the truth. Tell these people the truth. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about none of these kids. So y'all.
He like, the kids asleep. Would you be quiet? The kids asleep. What is you doing?
Y'all see a fucking picture in his house of a fucking kid. He don't care about these kids. All he care about is doing drugs, drinking alcohol, fucking these hoes. That's what.
Doing drugs, the alcohol, and fucking these hoes. I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of people do not have pictures of their kids in their bedroom. Because you fucking in your bedroom. You know, the pictures of children should be everywhere outside of the bedroom, okay? I'm assuming that's the bed. Maybe it's the kid. I don't know. I'm not in his house. I assume that's his bedroom. I don't know.
What you care about. So let's go. I'm a Diddy bop the fuck up out of here. You and your freak off. You can get back to your freak off in a minute. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. Your stories will be coming out next. He gonna.
Child, they like, how I get into this? I have enough time on my own. Like, don't Diddy bop me.
Don't say my daughter crying. You gotta go.
So yeah, so that's his bed. First of all, that's a big ass bed, okay? But he needed a big bed because he got 2 girlfriends, okay? So again, even her saying, ain't no pictures of the kids, you not post half, but it's the bed, freaky diggy things go on in there. Okay, freaky diggy things. And the bedroom looks very, very spacious. Okay, to do all kind of acrobatics, okay, fling here, fling there, fling everywhere. But she seems crazy.
But the hoe gonna stay, huh? The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay?
Excuse me.
Wait, it's a baby in the bed? Y'all see that? It is a baby in the bed. This whole time, she up and acting. So when he said the kid, I thought he pointed to another room. This bitch fussing, and the baby is in the room. And again, she has the youngest children with him because her kids are younger than his kids with Crystal. Let's rewind a little bit. His kids with her are younger than his kids with his ex-wife.
Those stories will be coming out next. He gonna say my daughter crying. You gotta go, but the hoe gonna stay, huh?
So if he say my daughter crying, that would mean it's the daughter he has with Crystal, because I believe them two, him and the Sade girl, has 2 sons. If the daughter cry, I'm assuming that would be the youngest daughter that he has with Crystal, this ex-wife. Okay, thank you, Keisha L, for the super chat. Side note, Neyo has an alien head. He's a hoe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just messy. Thank you, Sally, for super chats. Oh Lord, child, messy of it all. Because you out here fussing with bald-headed Neyo at night. Because it looked like nighttime. That man up there with his little remote control for the games, trying to talk and play at the same time. He with a real calm, soft voice. And she like, whatever. And you can tell they have fight. Either he's used to her antics and he doesn't faze them anymore, or he's trying to act calm for the camera. Okay? But I'm like, we have to make funny, because if not, we'll be crying.
The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay?
Excuse me.
The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay?
Excuse
The
me.
hoe gonna stay?
Come on now.
The hoe gonna stay?
Child, ooh. But see, look, let's discuss, y'all, because y'all know I always say we should not be around here getting in men's faces, because if he push her or if he reacts to her, folks will say, you can't put your hand on no girl, but I don't want her in I don't want her in my personal space. What if she punch me? And why you fuss with me? First of all, the simple fact that this is how she's acting with at least one of the kids laying right there. And the fact that he's at least not raped, at least he is staying calm enough to not make it escalate, even though she's pissed that he won't respond to her. So she's escalating. But at least he's technically not making it worse in these moments, because again, the damn kid is right there.
You're doing a lot.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Why can't you just be at home with your kids?
Why can't you just get out?
Why you just can't be at home with the kids?
Excuse me.
Why you can't be at home with the kids? Is that hard for you to lay in the bed and lay down with your kids?
No, I've done it before.
No, you don't do it. That's the problem. That's why I'm here, and you know that. And you know that. And you know that, though. And you know that. And you know that.
Child, it's 2 babies. Well, is that a baby and maybe a doll? Because it is 2, small bodies in the bed. So I'm assuming, because I don't know if their youngest child is that little. I don't know, but it's at least one kid and then another small child in that bed. And the fact that she's fussing and cussing at him is weird to me.
And
I'm on that. Shut up. Shut up.
Right, cool.
Shut your up. Man, shut your up. Shut your up. Take care of your kids and shut the bitch. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
You know how insane you have to be to sit and fuss with somebody while sitting in the bed at their house? Trust me, I know. Okay. But I wasn't no kid. I just
Mr. Clean, please stop playing with me before I slap the shit out of you.
Yo, you slap the shit out of me.
No, shut your up. Shut your, yeah, I know I'm gonna go to jail with you. That's why I'm staying far away from you.
That's a nice room. It's so spacious. I like the bed.
Police. Shut your up. Pussy asshole.
Not a asshole.
What am I supposed to do? Fight you?
You already did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shut up.
Y'all, I just need people, again, that is the baby mama who was a side chick turned baby mama. Now, after she went and posted that stuff, I want to show y'all the stuff she was posting, okay? Her IG post. Because after going live and saying, because again, she was live, and that is who caught that? Let me see. That was let me see.
About the freak of
Diddy Johnson, the live bikes person who caught the thing. But I feel like she went live. It was caught on live, so folks screen recorded it, and then of course it went viral. Well, today, of course, they want to say I'm sorry, so sorry. It's like, no, don't be sorry now. Don't be sorry now. Don't do that now. So she then went on her social media, and let's read now. Y'all can't see me, but y'all can see it. Okay, the sad chick turned baby on my ID post. Okay, all this because I just want the best for the ones who need the love and affection the most. False narratives and empty promises. I'll be the villain if that means standing up for the only thing that matters. I don't feel bad about shit. I wasn't antagonizing. I was pressing the line for all the right reasons. I was like, ma'am, no, you wasn't. I feel like if you want to press the issue, I feel like don't do that while the kids is sitting around there, in the midst of it. Even if the kids are asleep, the kids can be faking sleep. They tied in, daddy and that lady argue. And again, I don't feel bad about shit. I wasn't antagonizing. I was pressing the line for all the right reasons. I feel like you can press a dude and cut their ass out or whatever, but ma'am, on any given Sunday, some dudes would knock your head off. And maybe she chose to go live so he would not knock her head off. I don't know. Okay, she also said, let me go to the next one. Next slide. Y'all, oh wait, wrong button. Trying to read on my side. Y'all sit here flip-flopping, speaking on shit y'all know nothing about. Y'all have no idea of what any truth is from any point of view. Ain't never heard a damn peep out of me. Check, ma'am, when you pushed the baby out, that was a peep from you. Okay? Again, when you pushed the baby out, that was a peep from you, okay? Because we did not know of you at all until you pushed the baby out and we realized, oh, Neyo was cheating. Let's see. Oh hell, I've never ever even came to this internet and said who my baby was to begin with. Let's start there. Y'all swear I was the lady. Y'all swear I was that lady Karma. And now y'all swear this mine. So what the fuck y'all got boyfriends and baby daddy problems for? Laughing my ass out. Y'all shit just not on the internet. Ma'am, you didn't have to come out and publicly say Neyo is the daddy. Just posting little clips and stuff of you with Neyo and the baby at the hospital shows us that you trying to insinuate that he the daddy. Y'all always think somebody mad or bitter and call people like Cat Williams crazy for years and just to turn around and find out we be right. But this is the age of the truth. I will sit back and let the truth unfold. He can let me look like the bad guy, but he knows my heart and my intentions are pure. All I ask for is do right by the ones who is needing you the most right now. That's all. I'm passionate. I'm like, you can be passionate all you want, but ma'am, the behavior that you exhibited in the video that you put forth was toxic. And even if Neyo is a drug sniffing, liquor drinking, woman beating psychopath, the way you showed him did not prove that's who he is. It seemed like the post seemed like you went to that man's house and acted upon the food in front of the children. And he was smart enough or conniving enough to not show who he is in real life. Okay. So now after she posted all that, I ain't surfing shit. I said what I said. I did what I did. I ain't the villain, bitch. All of that, say, all of that. Okay. She then came out there. So I'm drinking my boba tea, talking to my dad on the phone, self-reflecting, and I'd like to apologize for putting y'all in our business. Emotions were heightened, and I want the best for him to show up. But I understand you can't make people feel you. I have a good faith. Everything will come together. Now, this to get you gotcha. You gonna say you never came to social media to tell us who the baby daddy was, but you felt the need to come to social media to air him out? If whatever in-house drama y'all had, I got my shirt pulled up, so it look weird. Because I'm like, this is not a roll of fat. This is the rolled up shirt. Anyway, but I just see it and it looked weird to me. I could take my shirt off. But I feel like her making it seem as if you came to social media and showed a lie and showed stuff that we did not know was going on. It's stupid. If you did not show us he's the daddy, why come and show us he's the asshole? We ain't seen all we know is Neyo dick be in everybody's tea. We know that because of how he got you. So now the fact that you upset because he's doing to you what he did to everybody else, girl, take a number. Anyway. She said, okay, I have good faith. Everything will come together. Full moon was out, cycle on, postpartum built with frustration and a lot of underlying issues that need to be addressed. Trying to do that with the problem present made heightened emotions. I'm human. I hurt too, and I want the best for everyone. That's all I was fussing for. Nothing more. Some understanding, ma'am. Bullshit. a bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because Neyo dick is free. Neyo shares his penis with whoever he wants to share it with. And I feel like it's a very comfortable. It feels so noise. But Neyo is out here being who he is. We now know Neyo like to bang. He like to be with whoever. Okay, he is a free spirit to bang, whoever, and that's his life. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to make it seem as if, oh, I just want the best for him. He won't multiple coochies. That's it. And this is my opinion. If the kids, because my thing is, this scene, it was late at night. Okay? If the kids are at the house in the bed sleeping in their rooms, sleeping soundly, if mama or daddy want to go have a little sex fun, as long as the kids are somewhere safe out the way, he's a single man. I don't see the issue if the kids were somewhere sleeping soundly and you came to the house because you just met he had company. That's crazy to me. Okay. But I also feel like she needs Jesus. Let me go to the next slide because I gotta read stuff on my own little things. I can see things. She then said, because she had this long post that I had to cut up so I can read it right. I wouldn't be fussing if I didn't think he was capable of being the best. I show up different. Sorry for how I communicated my frustration with you, Neyo. Sincerely, let's do better, HQ. What, headquarters? She called that man Mr. Clean. I said, not Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. You could look, and I get it. She wants to say sorry publicly, but I mean, man, why did you go live? Because it was nobody's business. No one's business. Okay. Then said to the other person, I just know you ain't breaking your plain, deaf, dumb, and blind ass up on this internet and start lying through your teeth like I can't dispute your claim and drop the receipts. Now, I don't know who she's talking about. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't follow her. And I don't know. I know Crystal put up a post. You know, Crystal was Neil's wife. Her post only said, you know, if I could expose so and so, it was something like that. But it wasn't much, in my opinion. Okay, so I don't know who this girl talking about. But she said, wait, okay. I just know you fucking lying. I just know we ain't about to go there. Not with what has been said about you. Let's not shy. I know not. I need another goddamn bubble tea. Delusional is not delusional. Girl, I feel like when you mess with a married man, you the delusional one. Not me, but you. Knowing damn well, I ain't say nothing that hasn't been said and expressed with the immediate group of people who matter. Knowing this and knowing I can back that up and any claim I can ever make pertaining to whatever I say and lying through them teeth instead of holding folks accountable is crazy. I'm move on before you drag me back to the pits of hell. Like I said, I want the best and will work towards making that possible. Child, I just feel like Jesus need to be a fence around the whole thing because you looking for sympathy and you ain't gonna get it here. Because at the end of the day, you are the person that he cheated on his wife with and he got you pregnant. I sit up here and do the best I can do with all my kids. I'm not acting above or better than the next person for asking the next person to do better with me. I will always push for anyone I care for to better, and I want to be pushed the same. But I'm like, man, none of this is any of our business. That's the weird part. None of it is anyone's business except y'all. She didn't again. The whole thing, her talking. She then said, for expressing concern just like the others are doing in private. I'm not the only person with these sentiments or concerns about you. So is Neyo on drugs, child? Maybe he on drugs. I don't know. I'm not the only person with these sentiments or concerns, and you, me, them, they, and God all know the goddamn truth. You know how great I take care of the babies and how much over time I put in to overcompensate. Don't you ever bring your mouth to act like it's anything less or my story is something to be ashamed of. We all have one, but who am I today? And the love I give important to my kids and the family is all I concern myself with. I'm human. I have my faults. I've made mistakes. I've learned. I've grown, and I try my best. The only thing I ask in return is for everyone to try their best too. But ma'am, we don't care about you. And I mean that disrespectfully because a part of me feel like you can't be out here looking for sympathy when you are a person who caused, in my opinion, you broke up a home. It ain't fully your fault because it's your fault too, but you participated in the demise of their home. And so it's just as bad. Now the last post that she put up, I had to bring it up. I hadn't screenshotted it yet. And she said, "I sit up here and do the best I can do with all my kids. I'm not. Oh, I already did this one. I already did this. Okay. I thought it was something else, but it was not. Neyo need to pick better people to cheat with. To cheat on your wife and end up getting divorced. The whole world now look at you as a cheater, pumpkin eater. People don't trust your music. I know I don't. Okay. And I feel like it seems messy. And even though you were sitting there, calm, cool, and collected or whatever, I still feel like there is probably some truth to her claims, except how she handled it was fucked up. Like, you would have been better cussing them out and then recording it and maybe posting it later, but just going live for folks to see, and then the following morning, say, sorry, didn't mean it, my bad, ain't gonna help. Okay. Now lastly, I want to get to Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. Child, I had to put the emojis on these two people. Y'all take 1 second, y'all, and like the video. Hold on, y'all. I'm back. My cousin stopped by and I had to get out to the door. Okay. Now, here I am. My cousins, I think I mentioned it. My cousins are here from Atlanta and she had to drop something off. So I had to go to the door. Anyway, let's get to Jeannie and Jeezy. Okay. When the news first said Jeannie accused him of abuse, I said, Lord, what? Because y'all know some people don't like Jeannie Mai, for whatever reasons, and Jeezy has his fans. Okay, now this is the thing. Neither one of them, to my knowledge, was like talking to the blogs. In their divorce proceedings, when they're filing court proceedings or whatever, people are just getting the information from the courts. So Jeannie in this divorce, custody battle, and all of that, she filed paperwork accusing him of abuse. Now, Jeezy, let me get it up here now. Let me show y'all. Had initially denied the accusations. Let me pull it up. Because there's one thing for someone to accuse you of stuff. Now, when it first came out, Jeezy came out and Jeezy said the allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. It's disheartening to witness the manipulation and deceit at play. And at this time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter as I continue to fight for court-mandated joint custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail through the proper legal channels. Now, I want to reiterate again, she filed the stuff in court, and then people said, oh, let it be legal, okay? Okay. So initially, that's all I had heard. Now, I want to go to the T of the M and the Z, okay? The T of the M and the Z. Because there were bruises. I'm going to show it on here too, on the Jacqueline brand. Let me share here. There are bruises. Well, let me show it. Let me see. Let me share. Because I want y'all to see some stuff. Because there were pictures that were shown that was photographed that she had supposedly submitted as proof of the abuse. Now, I said that looks bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, you see this is like Monaco's mom. So this is apparently how, her stuff, her name. So this must be from his phone. So he's showing how this is from June of 2022. And he's alleging that while she said these bruises were from a different time, he said, no, this happened from when it was a golfing accident and she got hurt. Now I'm saying, was balls being tossed at her? I just wondered. Now that's one part of it. You hear me? Now, because he showed, these golf carts and all this stuff. Okay. Then we see this text from June 26th, allegedly between them. I'm not sure. When I guess his foot was supposedly messed up too. So, is this conversation. It's weird. Now that's one abuse situation. This is the get you gotcha. Where is it? Because, child, the shade room was getting all the stuff. Okay, the shade room said, we're going to show everything. Everything. Okay, then I want to show, because to me, the smoking gun isn't those photos. To me, the smoking gun is the incident report from 2022 from the Ritz-Carlton. Okay, from the Ritz-Carlton. To me, this is what seems different because this is not Jeannie's words. This is not Jeezy's words. This is something that happened back in 2022 that the hotel where it happened at had to do an incident report. Okay, now let me read to y'all. This is when I said, oh, even if he's saying the golf cart bruises was golf cart accident bruises, I was like, but what about this? It says, received a call in regards to a domestic dispute in the lounge at approximately 22:21. Lounge server stated that guest, Mr. Jenkins, had pushed Mrs. Mike Jenkins, down the steps leading to the main lobby. So this is the fact that while out at the Ritz-Carlton, the staff at the Ritz-Carlton saw Jeezy push Jeannie down the stairs. This isn't Jeannie saying what's happened. This is the court that pulled the incident report from back in 2022. And yes, the child, I said again, the Ritz-Carlton report shows, okay, the lounge server seeing Jeezy push Jeannie down the stairs where they had to do an incident report. Again, lounge server stated that the guest, Mr. Jenkins, had pushed Mr. Jenkins down the steps leading to the main lobby. I responded to the call, and upon arrival, I noticed Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins arguing. I approached the guest and continued to sit on the lobby bar area and requested 5 minutes to discuss things alone. After the given time, I spoke to both guests, telling them they needed to continue the conversation elsewhere because it was disturbing other guests. Guests moved to Penthouse 37 hallway and continued their conversation. Jeezy requested I get his 4 Louis Vuitton bags from the room, and I was in the process, and I was called back to assist due to Mr. Jenkins beginning to raise her voice, resulting in me to have to put the luggage retrieval on hold. Mr. Jenkins requested to go outside and get some fresh air to talk. Mr. Jenkins also had previously stated she felt unsafe being alone with him and requested I was nearby. Guests talked near valet office and then moved themselves to the front desk where Mr. Jenkins got another room key to retrieve the rest of his belongings. Mr. Jenkins continued to try to press the issue of wanting to converse with his wife, but due to Mr. Jenkins' comment stating that she was done talking, I told Mr. Jenkins he needed to willingly walk away from the situation or I was going to have to call the police. Both guests went up to the room, but Miss Jenkins requested I come along because she still felt unsafe being with him by herself and wanted me to make sure she came out of the room unharmed. I escorted both guests and they continued their conversation in the room. Mr. Jenkins wanted me to wait outside, but I stated that I could not due to his wife's fear of her safety. After their conflict, Mr. Jenkins made me aware that he was getting aid in the room and have his personal belongings, which were previously retrieved, ready in the front desk for when he came down to pick up his new room key. I then spoke to Mr. Jenkins, and she said that she did not need any more assistance, and Mr. Jenkins will come down to pick up his room key when he was ready. So, again, I feel like it's one thing when we're saying, hey, she's trying to say blah, blah, blah publicly. Again, this happened. Let me pull it up to the date of the report. Can I make this? Because it's going to be, it may be, I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Share my screen. Because I can do this bigger on this way. So it's a little weird. It's a little blurry. But this event number 222272, the Ritz-Carlton in San Francisco. This is from April 14th of 2022. So this happened 2 years ago in the lounge bar. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So when people say stuff like, oh, maybe she's lying or whatever, I don't know what's going on with the photos of the bruises. What I do know is if there is an incident report from you pushing her down some stairs in 2022 to make it seem as if, oh, she's lying, it's like she isn't. And I feel, this is my question. When there's evidence that there's abuse, and one person's denying it ever happened, but we have evidence that it did. I feel like some people who just don't like her is going to make it seem as if, well, it doesn't really matter. And that's not fair, because we can't feel like it's the same thing with Jonathan Majors and the white girl. The difference is we seen the white girl chasing Jonathan. We ain't seen Jeezy being chased by Nene at all. And I also feel like in abusive relationships, sometimes you do want to stay. I think that's probably why she was shocked he filed for divorce, because we're trying to work. And again, even in the stuff, it was said that the times where there were abuse happening, they would talk to like a therapist and like a pastor, about these situations. So people knew they had, a little bit of issues, but that could be why he divorced her. But I feel like it could be why she was shocked that he filed for divorce, because if he was being physically abusive, but you were trying to fix all that, and then you divorce me, I'm like, you would beat my ass. And I agree, Keisha. The reason she did not want to be a mom was because of the trauma she suffered as a child. And this is my thing. And people pull up what she said. She liked dark meat, and I seen someone say that, whatever. But I feel like we have to stop holding people to this higher standard of not liking them because they said something one time that we ain't like. Even though she explained what she meant and whatever, even though whatever, I feel like that isn't a reason for it. No one should be avoiding Jeezy if he's abusive. Like with Jonathan Majors, I said, Jonathan Majors needs counseling. He needs help. You hear me? The same can go for Jeezy. We can't act like, if what was in the incident report is true, and truth be told, Jeezy saying they're false is a lie, because there's a report that you pushed it down the stairs. In my opinion. In my opinion. Again, this is too soon to tell in full, but there is the way it was with Jonathan Majors. There is a history. There's proof that there was at least one incident of abuse with them. And that's just what was reported. Because you do know a lot of folks who go through abuse. The first time it's reported is not the first time it happened. And how do we know if the reason is she's not protective of her daughter because he abused her? This one needs to fully be handled in court. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's paperwork she filed in court. If she's lying about the bruises being from a golfing, and first of all, I'm like, was she being hit with golf balls? It looks like she's been hit with golf balls. But I don't feel like, they even say what happened. Because Jeannie and her paperwork said the incident happened in April. Jeezy saying, nah, she got hurt in some golfing situation in June, and then showed some texts that was in June. A part of me feel like what's weird to me is, I'm gonna share my screen. Share my screen. Don't you leave. The weird part for me, when I first saw the text, I was like, I was like, they got no iPhone? Because the text looked weird. It looked like it like WhatsApp stuff. You know, the fact that some stuff is like through WhatsApp, but this is like regular. So I'm like, are they texting through a different app? Did someone send these photos? You know, if she sent the photos in April, did he then send them somewhere else in June? I was wondering why the text threads look different. Because in my phone, you know, all my stuff look regular. So that's what I had wondered. And I also was wondering, I was like, it's weird because the bruises look like they, you know what I'm saying? It looked bad. Also, I want to go back on here because the Shade Room, they had posted, you know, snippets of the court documents. Where it says Doc alleged Jeezy struck Jeannie with a close fist when they're talking in a parked car. So she's alleging multiple, that's WhatsApp. Okay, so that means, so that's my question. If she's saying something happened in April, and if he sent the photo to somebody in June, that is a whole discrepancy. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that there are at least 3 different situations of her accusing him of putting his hands on her. One time of her saying, you know, she punched with a close fist in the parked car. The abuse that happened in April, and also what happened at the Ritz-Carlton. This is real small. I'm trying to read it. It says the required gun inventory, in truth, is safety and well-being of the minor child. Child, I can't see. Jesus, I did not say that. Let me see if I can blow this up. Hold on, y'all. Nope, that don't look no better. In truth, the safety and well-being of the minor child while in the care and custody of the father has been of utmost concern to mother since she first learned that the father was seeking a divorce. Due to father's past outbursts of physical violence and verbal abuse against mother and his eldest child, and the eldest son, mother has valid concerns as to father's ability to appropriately parent a small child. Father also has documented issues with explosive outbursts, excessive drinking. Jeezy, child, the sound. Jeezy like to smell, child, his music, the music is coming to bite in the ass. Father also has documented issues with explosive outbursts, excessive drinking, and the mental violence perpetuated against mother and his oldest son. Father's mixture of concerning attributes, along with his petulance for leaving bullets and assault rifles laying around, have given mother reasonable concern for the party's minor child well-being, and why mother has insisted upon father securing his weapons. By way of example, on January 18, 2022, in Miami, while the couple were talking in a parked car, father requested for the driver to step outside the vehicle and then began to berate mother. He hurled insults such as, you whore, and I can't wait to divorce you when we get back. Father held mother against her will inside of the vehicle, and during the course of her trying to escape the vehicle, father struck mother with a closed fist across her cheekbone and eye, causing a subconjunctival hemorrhage. That week, father and mother contacted their pastor and therapist for counseling in regard to the domestic violence. Child, they're going to call the pastor, child. They're going to call the pastor and the counselor. Mm-hmm. Further, on April 14, 2022, at the San Francisco Ritz-Carlton, father choked mother from behind as she was ascending the stairs, and subsequently, father pushed mother down the stairs, calling the attention of hotel security guards stationed in the lobby. Father proceeded to verbally assault mother, calling her an effing bitch, and repeatedly, I can do so much better than you. Security intervened and provided the mother protection after she repeatedly stated she felt unsafe as detailed in the Ritz-Carlton. And they then attacked the incident report. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. In yet another incident on December 17, 2022, at the UNCF 39th Atlanta Mayor's Mass Ball, mother went to the restroom with her girlfriend. Father became enraged as he did not know mother's whereabouts for 45 minutes. In response, father abruptly demanded that the two leave the party. Once in the vehicle, father asked the driver to get to exit and began to verbally abuse mother. Mother attempted to exit the vehicle 2 times, and the second time, father grabbed mother by the neckline of her dress, resulting in the dress being torn and multiple 2 to 3 inch scratches across her right breast due to father's fingernails. Mother reported this incident to her therapist with father present and also told her best friend in confidence. So again, people, as I said, people, by the time you hear stuff publicly, they may be told, people maybe not. Okay. Jesus fix it. Okay, Jesus fix it. It's a messy divorce. It's a messy divorce. And it's messier now that there are accusations of abuse. As a domestic violence abuse survivor, I want to reiterate, everybody reacts to stuff differently. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Funky as I was driving home today. And at one point he said something like, "Oh, if she was getting beat up and he was being physical with her, why was she upset or shocked that he filed for divorce? Why wouldn't she be happy?" And I'm like, because not all abuse victims handle things the right. You know, say there's no you think you will know how you're gonna react and you just don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy that this is really more playing out in the courts. Like, she filed all this stuff in the courts. It's the blogs that are getting the court documents and releasing it, and then we're discussing it. If this goes any further to where she has to prove she's not lying, and they, request, therapist notes, or they request, subpoenas from people who were there when they both discussed the physical situations, and it comes out that he did do stuff, or if it comes out that she's lying. If it comes out that he's lying, and either way, it'll be situated. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, child, you would never know what folks are going through. Period. Because even, when they had their baby, they were happy. So either she was just trying to have a happy family, because again, she kept on this is the crazy part. She kept on saying how she was scared to be a mom. She did not want to, go through this and go through that, and how she did not want a broken family. And look what happened. Look what happened. Either way it goes, they're both going through trauma. Because if he was being physically abusive and she was covering it up because I want to make it work, and we were seeing them as this happy couple, and then boom, divorce. Like, that's crazy. I just feel like You know, when folk was like, oh, she probably lying. I'm like, it's an incident report. You know, even the part of them saying, you know, yeah, we, how to send a text back. I see folks talking in the I'm trying to read the comment section, but also read my text and stuff. Y'all, what I talk about? Let's see. If he abused her, then lock him up. We have to look at her statements too. Right. Only because there is an incident report from the incident at the Ritz-Carlton where someone saw him push her down the stairs. To me, that means there's evidence of some abuse. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's truth to her claims. At some point, he was physically abusive. You know, him saying, well, no, the bruises are not from a fight. It's from a golfing thing. Okay, but what about the other accusations? If you rob 5 banks and someone accuses you of robbing the 6th bank that you didn't rob, you still rob 5 banks, even if you did not rob the other one. Okay, so child, we got y'all, because I'm like, what? I couldn't catch up, child. I was trying so much I could not. But you know, I just feel like it's kind of crazy that you can't call it one way or the other. And this is how I feel. The incident report to me is the smoking gun. Because the incident report is not even Jeannie saying this is what happened. The incident report is saying staff of the hotel saw him push her down some stairs, and we had to calm shit down. And then she told us at that time she didn't feel safe to be with her husband alone. So we had to put them in separate rooms. So that means something happened that they had no control over what happened. Even Jeezy, even it say that Jeezy wanted to just, oh no, y'all, we good. And she said, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's crazy, y'all. It's fully crazy. Yeah. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I hope the truth comes to the light. If Jeezy was beating on that girl, you know, he needs to be held accountable. Period. You know, the same way I felt about other folks. If you are, nobody should be around here, putting hands on people. And when you are, because there's a difference between, like, I'm gonna do one little comparison. I feel like with Jonathan Majors and old girl, they were having verbal fights. You know what I'm saying? And even the exes said he was jealous, possessive. Those are all traits that your ass to get a fucking counseling for. They didn't accuse him of being like physically abusive. So I'm like, he can possibly get counseling and get better. If Jeezy was around here secretly beating on Jeannie Mai and she was, and you know what I'm saying, she was saying or whatever, like, and then he's now denying any of it. He's like, it's a whole lie. A whole lie. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Like, Jeezy, get your ass together now. Anyway, y'all, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I am done. I will be live tomorrow, probably, but it would not be at 9 p.m. I'm off. I'm working from home tomorrow. So I'll be live earlier in the day. Make sure to have on your notifications and stuff. Okay, I love you all. I was trying to keep up with y'all comments, but I could not because I'm tired, y'all. But I love you all. Have a good night. Be safe around here, okay? And if you are in an abusive relationship, it's okay to leave. Okay, it's okay to leave and tell the police he did that shit. Arrest him. Okay, but I gotta go. Until next time, y'all. I love you all.